Makes anything seem possible, you know?
Okay, 20,000 children in the greater Denver metro area have now had their faith in Santa Claus restored. So it's now time to party. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yeah, Oliver.
Rallying the troops, Ms. McInerney?
Well, look at you. Thought we were meeting you at the ball.
Oh, just a little last-minute inspection before the festivities. Miss McInerney, this is your first Christmas with us. You may not be aware of our golden rule. Norman?
No letter to Santa Claus shall be unanswered. All gifts and responses must be delivered by Christmas Eve.
Rita, update, please.
As of today, we are all caught up.
So far, but anything can happen tomorrow.
Yes, which is exactly why we should eat, drink, and be merry tonight.
Ms. McInerney, you're the only person I know who can rationally combine fatalism with the Christmas spirit.
This isn't Christmas spirit, Mr. O'Toole. This is what desperation looks like after processing 20,000 dead letters in 25 days. Now, I don't celebrate Christmas anymore, but I definitely celebrate getting off work early to go on vacation.
You don't celebrate.
Rita, we only have 15 minutes to get to the salon.
All right.
All right, boys, we'll see you later.
Oh, and don't eat all my brownies or you will ruin your appetite.
Promise!
Okay, bye.
Look, I might not be a big fan of Christmas, but it does have its benefits, such as Christmas parties and Christmas bonuses and Christmas mistletoe.
Every year, they've always had the same entertainment. Mark the Magician guy makes Mrs. Willard from Certified Letters disappear, and then comes the guy from International Shipping that does impressions.
It's true, our Christmas ball traditions rarely vary.
And now, they've added a band. And people are dancing. And they are dancing with each other. And I don't do that.
Well, you should try it, Norman. It is called a ball. After all, it seems appropriate. Not to mention, it's also very good for your... heart. I believe our colleagues have arrived.
Oh, I think I see a curling cummerbund.
Well, what if he asked me to dance?
Oh, what if she asked me to dance?
Rita, you certainly have expanded your wardrobe this year. Very, very festive.
Oh, where is your red and green and gold one that you always wear?
Oh, Shane thought that maybe I should branch out a little, since I'm Miss Special Delivery now.
That is excellent advice. Where is Miss McInerney?
Oh, she was just right here.
Oh, there she is. Anyone like some punch? I hear the punch is very good this year. Let's get some punch.
I hear it's surf and turf for dinner.
Turf. That's such a funny word. Turf. Turf.
Turf, turf.
Turf. An old English word derived from the early Saxon of or pertaining to an area considered another's territory. How can somebody not like Christmas?
Christmas is for kids and people who want to feel like kids again for a little while. All hopeful and magical, peace on earth.
You know, there's a champagne fountain over there if you need something a little stronger.
One never consumes alcohol when one dances the rumba.
You're not dancing.
Not Not yet.
Nobody gives up Christmas. But sometimes it gets taken from them, and they just need a little help getting it back.
Whatever. It's no big deal.
That's too bad. Where I come from, Christmas is a very big deal.
Oh. Where's that?
May I cut in?
Oliver. Jordan, this is my boss, Oliver O'Toole.
Jordan Marley, what a pleasure.
How do you do?
Please, dance.
He's the guy they brought in to troubleshoot the Dear Santa project.
You amaze me.
What? What's the matter?
You were dancing the dance.
The dance? What are you talking about?
If you recall, Miss McInerney, last summer I received dance lessons as a gift, and temporarily requiring a partner, I shared them with you. So, technically, you're using my steps to dance with someone else who has not earned the right to dance with the steps.
And that makes all the sense in the world.
Teaching one person steps learned under the auspices of another is tantamount to theft.
I was teaching the guy a few steps. I wasn't selling state secrets.
Dip.
I'm gonna go back up to the buffet. Would anyone else like some more turf?
No, thank you, Rita. Norman, don't you think you should?
No. No. My necklace, it's gone.
Well, if it's here, we'll find it.
I can't believe this.
Did you lose something?
Yes.
Miss McInerney misplaced her necklace. It's a small gold disc with a purple crystal bead.
Yeah.
When did you last see it?
Well, I wear it all the time. It means the world to me.
I'll check the dance floor.
I'm sure we'll find it, Miss McInerney. Norman, will you and Rita please check the buffet?
I have to find it.
So I believe we need to search in small concentric circles.
I have to find it. I can't replace it.
I know.
It was the last gift my parents gave me before my...
Found it.
Oh, thank goodness.
To see with love, Mom and Dad.
To C, not S?
It's a family joke. And we still were a family. Thank you.
Oh, did you find it?
Jordan did.
Oh,
Would you like to join us?
I'd love to.
you know, Oliver was saying something really interesting about the word, turf. What was that again?
Just that it's an Old English word derived from the early Saxon.
That's right. But oddly enough, the word turf can be traced to the Latin through a corresponding translation of Old Frisian and Norse.
Not to mention parallel translation, High German, Zerf, also deriving from
Indo-European Sanskrit.
Wow. Two word nerds sitting at the same table at the postal ball. It's a Christmas miracle.
Thought you didn't believe in Christmas miracles, Ms. McInerney.
Valentine's Day miracles, Labor Day miracles. Guess you could say I'm just your basic bah humbug. Was there something that you needed us to do?
Another letter entered the system tonight as I was leaving. It was mailed this morning from a young girl in Wyoming.
Last minute letter to Santa Claus?
No. This one is a letter to God.
We may be here a while.
Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Nice leather-bound edition, too.
Haven't read it since high school. Every year I promise myself I'll read it again, but I never do. Looks like I'll have time this Christmas.
Please make my mommy get well so she can see me be a shepherd. Oh, I bet she was gonna be in a Christmas pageant in Wyoming.
There are a lot of sheep in Wyoming.
I hope her mom is okay.
See, this is my problem with Christmas miracles. Little kids ask for them, and we can't make them happen.
Hannah's not asking us to perform a miracle. She's asking God to.
Oh, then maybe we should let God answer the letter.
Well, I believe he did by entrusting the letter to us.
And we are probably the only people in the United States postal system that could help find Hannah.
And what about when we do? What difference will it make?
Well, perhaps if we identify the hospital, we can go there and find out.
That will take all night. Rita has a bus to catch in the morning.
That's okay. Buses leave to Albuquerque all the time. I could take a later one. My folks would understand.
Where are you going for Christmas?
I'm not going for Christmas. I'm just going to a spa in Arizona to be warm for 5 days.
Miss McInerney, I believe we have plenty of help. If you feel you need to leave, then...
Right? Like I'm gonna let any of you touch my computer.
I have an indoor swimming pool.
Oliver,
Are you coming?
I accessed the admissions records of 3 out of the 4 major Denver hospitals, but there's no record of a woman being brought in from Wyoming.
What about Denver Mercy?
I don't know. I can't get into their system. I have tried everything, but they have a firewall like I've never seen. Maybe it's a sign.
That what, we should give up? So you knew me better than that. And again, I thought I knew you better than...
Then what? Just say it.
I'm just a bit mystified. You've been cheerfully working without complaint for 6 weeks, day and night, answering thousands of children's letters to Santa Claus. So why are you so disturbed by one child's letter to God?
Because when a letter to Santa Claus gets answered, it's wrapped around something real. A doll, a bike, a puppy. But with God, who knows what the answer is? There's nothing to unwrap, nothing to hold, nothing to see. That's assuming he's even bothered to answer you at all.
Thank you so much. The Cherry Creek Welcome Inn has an indoor swimming pool, and it's right around the corner from the Denver Mercy Hospital.
I think we have our next move.
I'll get my coat.
I'll get my field kit.
Giving God a chance, Miss McInerney.
Giving you tech support, Mr. O'Toole.
I have not had one of these in decades.
I find certain comfort in things of the past, things of quality.
Something to be said for that. How long have you been married?
The wedding was 3 years ago. Being married is another story.
Always is.
We were visiting the National Postal Museum in Washington. She knew how much that meant to me. So her walking out on me there had a certain sting to it.
Where is she now?
Paris. I wrote her a letter a while back. Never got an answer.
Nothing? It sounds like you got your answer.
I guess. That first Christmas was hard. But this second Christmas makes it
Real. So, just you and Charles Dickens for Christmas this year?
to the ghost of Christmas past.
Speaking of which, reminds me of what I want to talk to you about. I've been carrying this letter for a long time. It's another letter to God.
Dear God, I miss my daddy. Please make him want to come back home. I just want to have a happy family again. These are the hard ones.
But I've enclosed the answer with it. I think you're the one to deliver it.
And Tacoma Place is a cul-de-sac, so you'll probably only have about, well, 10 houses to try. See, that wasn't that hard.
Well, the hardest part will be ringing the right doorbell and seeing the look on that little boy or girl's face when they open the door and realize it's only me.
Do you want us to come with you?
Oh, no. No, I can take it from here. Besides, you have a Christmas pageant to...
Oh.
Norman, what have you done with the sourdough?
Oh, well, look, this is my "O Come All Ye Faithful" pose. And this is my "Away in a Manger."
Show her your joy to the world.
That's so great. Okay, what can I do?
Okay, so Mary is over here holding baby this, and I here. Manger will be in the middle. Oliver, you'll narrate from stable right. The wise men are there. The shepherd is over there, and Shane, you will be over here above the stable.
I'm sorry, I'm what?
You're the angel.
No. 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 I'm helping Jordan design set. I'm no angel.
A very provocative thought, Miss McInerney, but we must all do our part.
What about him?
Sorry. Have big plans for Christmas Eve.
Then it falls on you to be our heavenly messenger, Miss McInerney, unless, of course, you feel you may be better suited to the role of the Virgin Mary.
Okay, I'm an angel. No halos.
Okay, so Norman and I will work on props and costumes, and Jordan, you can help Shane build the stable.
Okay, here are your scripts.
Let Heaven and Nature Sing, a pageant of Christmas by Oliver O'Toole.
It's the best I could do on short notice.
Okay, now all we need to do is everyone needs to learn their lines. Oh, and Shane, you can rehearse with Hannah.
But she likes you and your owls.
Yeah, but it's just that Norman and I still have to find stars, gold, frankincense, myrrh.
Okay.
It's 11:53 now. We all meet back at the DLO at 4. Synchronize your watches for Operation Bethlehem.
Okay, here.
I have a last Christmas letter to deliver, but I should be able to make it back in time.
No rest for the postal,
All right, everyone, let's deck the halls.
He is so good at this.
So I will be seeing you and Miss McInerney later, then?
I hope so. I noticed that you call Rita, but you call Shane Ms. McInerney?
Yes, well, started as an office formality, but just continued. Don't know exactly why I do that.
I think you do. She's a very special lady.
Yes, she is. Well, it's almost noon. I have one last letter to deliver.
That's right. No leftovers on Christmas Eve.
Jordan, you coming? Every church in town and everybody's using their own stables and mangers for their own pageants.
Well, we'll just have to improvise then.
Oliver would know what to do. I cannot believe that he is off delivering another letter.
Well, it's not just another letter. The child that wrote it wants their dad to come home for Christmas.
And somebody actually tried to answer a letter like that?
You sound angry.
Well, of course I am, because I know how. My father left us the Sunday night before Christmas. My mom never saw it coming. I remember sitting under the Christmas tree and looking at all the presents with his name on them and realizing that they were never going to be opened.
So that's where the joy went.
Right out the door with my dad. What is it about you? How do you get me to talk about this stuff?
I didn't. I think you were just ready.
I've got to get to the hospital. Are those what I think those are?
No.
Very nice, Oliver. You were always so good at following directions.
Thank you.
You were the cutest thing in Sunday school. I remember how you loved being the narrator for the Christmas pageant every year.
Well, some things never change.
But one year, you were out of town at Christmas, weren't you? I mean, you were about 6 or 7.
8.
You went to Portland.
Seattle, an island nearby, actually.
And you were very upset about something.
I was afraid there would be no Christmas trees in Washington.
But you came back, you know, all bubbly and happy in January and announced to the class that not only were there Christmas trees, but there were angels, too.
We'd gone up to say goodbye to my grandfather. It was going to be his last Christmas. On Christmas Eve, everyone started crying. And I was so scared, I just ran out of the cottage down to the beach, and there was a very nice man there decorating a little twisted evergreen growing out of a rock somehow right there by the shore. He saw I was crying, so he let me help him decorate the tree. We decorated it with leaves, shells, anything we could find. I remember thinking, what a beautiful little twisted tree that was.
And you thought he was an angel.
He certainly seemed like one that day. Of course, anything seems miraculous when you're 8.
A Christmas tree growing out of a rock. That sounds miraculous to me. And I'm 78.
Funny, I think about that tree from time to time. Just out there, alone in the wind, holding onto that rock, just trying to survive.
Or maybe the rock was holding on to it.
Hello?
Hello?
Miss McInerney, I'm...
In the DLO.
Oliver. They've taken Amy to surgery. She's losing the baby. And they're losing her. Oliver, please, just come.
I'm on my way.
So they're trying to stabilize her, and then they'll deliver the baby.
It's the only way to save them now. Even then, there's no guarantee that both of them will make it.
Mr. Casey, I am so sorry. Perhaps it's best if we postpone the pageant until...
No. It's more important than ever now. Hannah's gonna need something happy to remember about today.
Then we will make it unforgettable. Any news?
Still in surgery. Funny, isn't it? You never know what the day will bring.
Funny. I had to do something that really mattered today. And I couldn't get a block past the mailbox grill.
Do you know the legend of the fourth wise man?
No.
Well, the story goes there were originally 4, not 3 wise men from the east, but the 4th guy got a late start because he stopped to help a lost traveler on the road to Bethlehem. And when he got there, Mary and Joseph had taken the baby to Egypt to flee King Herod. So the 4th wise man headed for Egypt. But he stopped to help another man on the road and didn't get there until the family had left for Nazareth. Seemed he was always one step behind this Messiah he was trying to meet because he kept stopping to help someone else.
Did he ever catch up?
In Jerusalem. At the cross. Only to realize that he had already met the Master in the faces of all the people that he'd helped along the way.
If you have done it for the least of these, you have done it for me.
You'll deliver it when it's time.
But not before Christmas Eve.
You are so kind to everyone else, Oliver, but you are awfully hard on yourself. So you've had a tough Christmas this year. But you're not going to get through it by delivering every letter in the bin before midnight. That letter will get where it needs to go. And in the meantime, stop and smell the poinsettias, why don't you?
Poinsettias have no fragrance. But, please, go on.
You may feel alone again this year, Oliver. But you know you're not. You never are, no matter what you've lost. Christmas is an opportunity to remember that love came down to find you right here, where you are, with or without a perfect delivery record or a perfect marriage. And it happens year after year. In a hospital lobby or a post office, in the woods or on a mountaintop, or on a rock by a tree at the beach.
You're not from the post office.
I never said I was.
Pageant starts in 15 minutes. We've only got 2 wise people, and Shane still won't wear a halo.
Christmas is a gift, Oliver. But it's your choice to accept it. But I have to go now. They're expecting me home for Christmas. You take good care of that little letter writer.
Come, let us go on to Bethlehem.
And an angel of the Lord suddenly stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terribly afraid.
Fear not. Fear not, for I bring you tidings of great joy. For unto you this day is born in the city of David a Savior, and his name shall be called Jesus. And you will find the baby in a stable, wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger.
And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly hosts, praising God and singing,
Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace and goodwill towards men and women and children and everyone.
Oh, come, let us go to Bethlehem and see baby Jesus.
gas. You should be home for Christmas dinner.
Thank you, Oliver. I promise you I'll be so careful.
You sure you'll be all right?
Fine. I will make my way home or get a ride with someone after I clean up. The bear may have to stay a day or two.
Just make sure he gets home before New Year's. He's a party animal.
That was a terrible joke.
I know. I would hate to lose him, though. He's family.
Mm-hmm.
It was a wonderful day, Oliver. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. I hope you enjoy your spa. Ms. McInerney.
I will see you next week, Mr. O'Toole. Better pack my halo. Merry Christmas, Oliver.
Merry Christmas, Norman, Rita, Ms. McInerney.
I brought my tree down to the shore, the garland and the silver star, to find my peace and grieve no more, to heal this place inside my heart. On every branch I laid some bread, and hungry birds filled up the sky. They rang like bells around my head. They sang my spirit back to life. One tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way. Beyond these tears for what I've lost, there's still my joy. There's still my joy for Christmas Day. There's still my joy for Christmas Day.
Did you miss the plane?
We missed you. I can't wait to hear this story.
First things first, Miss McInerney. Rita, just follow me, please.
Norman, put that yoo-hoo down and obey me.
Okay.
Hand.
Put your hand here. I'm gonna lead with this foot. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Very nice, Rita. Nice posture.
Thank you.
Don't look down. Grin at me and let the music tell you where to go.
I'd like to tell the music where to go.
Relax, Norman. You're gonna like this. There you go. You're doing it.
And
Hello.
I have to say, I never expected to be spending Christmas Eve like this.
Well, it's a Christmas miracle.
I know you're just saying that. You don't believe in them yet, do you?
No. No, not yet.
Is that?
How did you?
Took a taxi home.